Hey there, soul shines. It's Michelle here. Hopefully this works because I'm doing things on my phone. You know how that goes. I am Michelle Lewis, and I am inviting you to wake up and live. And today it's gonna be literal. I'm gonna share with you the most awesome thing that I've ever created. Okay, probably not the most awesome thing, but it's just so incredible. And what a difference it has made. Okay, so I'm only on day two, so I don't have a lot of proof for it, but it was fabulous. I have a new alarm. I found an upbeat, fun song. I made this cute little recording of myself. And what I did, and I'm so sorry being distracted by people getting in and out of their cars. Yay! Okay, so I did soul writing. That's my favorite way to write anything manifesting, anything, period. I love writing from the soul. So there's a meditative state that I'm working on getting a guided meditation that you can download, and it will be free. That you can download so that you can learn how I do my writing. I'm so excited for that. And so I use this meditative writing place and I write from my soul. Now, excuse me, so sorry, I had something gross in my mouth. Ew. Most of the time when I'm doing my manifesting things or my manifestos, I am writing an I. Like I am so fabulous, like I speak French and all these different things. So there's a lot of I's in there. But I have two little sets of recordings or two recordings that make a set that are actually written as if my soul is speaking to me. So they're written in third person. And so my morning one goes a little something like this. I don't remember it exactly, but it's good morning, sunshine. Talks about what a great day it's going to be, talks about what happened while I was sleeping, that the angels took care of me and they did some healing work on me, and that they're arranging things and to feel that gratitude for them. And then a reminder to get on my knees and express gratitude for my God and all that He does for me. And it also includes a reminder, like what, let's see, what are the questions? Like, what are you going to feel today, I think is it? Oh, called. That's what it is. What are you called to do today? And what are you called to feel today? And who are you called to serve? And it's a reminder to ask myself those questions each day. What am I called to do today? And what am I called to feel? I love that one. So what am I called to? And so certain things that I want to remember to ask because I want to receive my day and answer the calls that are coming to me. And so I have little questions like that that I have asked myself. And when I listen to it, how do I explain this? How do I explain what I feel? So I wrote them 2 days ago. I wrote them and listened to the one night. So I've listened to them 2 nights and 2 mornings. And the first night I had just barely recorded it, so I was like, eh. First morning I was like, this is kind of cool, but okay. Last night when I was listening to my one that, this is the other set, I have one that I've recorded that is directed to me, telling me to open my heart to receive the manifestations I've had, talking about aligning myself with manifestations, allowing the angels to do their work, allowing these manifestations to come in deeply. Kind of talk to myself. Like I said, I address that third person, so I'm telling myself, my night one of my favorite things that I've claimed about myself is I am the Empress of Peace, daughter of deity, heir to the throne of the Most High. I love saying that. It brings me to a place that feels like me, better than anything I know. So I love saying that. And when I was writing it, that was the first thing. It was, hello, Empress of Peace, daughter of deity, heir to the throne of the Most High, most beautiful daughter of God. That is how it began. And so last night, after a crazy day of everything going on, and this is the first night that I've listened to it after, like the first night I listened to it, I just made it. And so it didn't feel as impactful to me. Last night, holy cow. There's something about it I don't know how to explain. And it transitions me, and I have a couple of recordings that I listen afterwards. So there's this part of me talking to me, and then I go into this part of me where I am doing my declaration. I'm creating the life I want, and then I go off to sleep. Well, actually, I haven't even heard the part. I wrote one about YouTube. I haven't even heard it since I wrote it. Hi, Cliff. I haven't heard it because I keep falling asleep, but that's all it is. That's what I wanted. I wanted to work while I was sleeping. And so it's so much fun. So my 1 in the morning, I picked a little piece of music that's 1.5 minutes long. It's a really upbeat, fun little song. And my recording is 1 minute. That's all. And so I set it as my alarm. So when it goes off in the morning, I'm hearing it and I'm hearing myself talk to myself. And it was such a fun way to wake up. So much fun. So no matter what your ideal manifesting style is, no matter what your learning language is, whatever your chakras are, whatever, no matter what, listening to things like this will support you. If you are an auditory learner, then listening to things like this will be so powerful. So powerful. So it was pretty awesome. So this is how I woke up this morning. I woke up to hearing myself say, good morning, sunshine, and sharing all these great things, asking me questions that I want to be asked. And then as I have my other things that I listen to in the morning while I'm getting ready. So pretty darn incredible. If you want, here's my little manifesting tip. And I feel like I'm not looking at you. I gotta look like right here to look like I'm looking at you. And like to see myself, I look over here. It's crazy. Okay. So my manifesting technique. There are 3 main learning styles. And you can definitely bring in a 4th, which is emotion. So you have emotional learners, which I'm a very emotional learner. You have kinesthetic learners, which is, physical, moving your body. You have visual learners, and you have auditory learners, people who listen. You can also you can speak to learn, but so basically you can pretty much come up with one for every sense. Your 5 senses. So like I know people that when they're doing manifesting things, they actually will find smells to smell manifesting and things to taste while they're manifesting, because that brings in that for them, that experience. But here's my thing, just using the 3 main typically referred to learning styles. So auditory, which is hearing, visual, which is seeing, and kinesthetic, which is moving activity. So listen, record yourself, and add the Baroque music or other really good, powerful, there's a certain beats and things, like 60 beats per minute is really relaxing. And there's another one, I can't remember what it is, that when I listened to it, I could feel the difference in me. It was so powerful. So you can find some really awesome music without words to put behind it. So you're listening, and it's your own voice, which adds power. It has the music, which helps it get in deeper. If you then look at vision boards and visualize what you're hearing, then you can bring in the visual. And then what I came up with for exercise. Okay, so exercising while you're doing it can help. if that feels right to you. Creating different kind of hand movements. In NLP, I know that they create anchors. And one of them, I put my hands together like this, like in that prayer form. And when I do that, it's been programmed in me. We intentionally programmed me that when I do that, I feel 4 qualities. I feel certain, I feel confident, I feel qualified, and I feel powerful. Nope. Blessed. Blessed was one of them instead of confident. It was because certain and confident are kind of the same. In fact, there was something else. Blessed. So when I put my hands together, I feel those. So you can do similar kind of things with your visions. Create some kind of action or a stance or something that you do physically, kind of act it out what you want to have happen and create some physical movement while you're doing your thing. So you can exercise, just bring in that physical thing. Especially if your dominant learning style is hands-on. I'm more connected. That's why they say to go test cars and stuff, because they want you to bring in that physical experiential experience. So that was my little side note because it just came up in my brain. So remember to write yourself a little note, record it, and then listen to it again. It'll get you going. And it's so powerful to hear your own voice because you're writing it from a very powerful space. You're writing it from your soul. And your soul loves you so much. And when you write from that space, soul loves you so much. And when you write from that space, the things that you say to yourself are exactly what you need. It's perfect and amazing and incredible. And so that's what I wanted to share. With you today. I know Cliff was on for a bit. I don't see him now that I've recorded. I don't know if he left or whatever. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here and being on my channel. Remember, let your soul shine big, bright, alive, and beautiful. Be the incredible, wonderful, glorious being that you were designed to be. I will see you guys tomorrow and have a fabulous day. Love you all.